Hey guys, and welcome back to another new Animal Crossing video. I'm Crossing Channel, and in today's video I'm going to be taking a look at 5 house upgrades that we need in Animal Crossing New Horizons. Now, in previous Animal Crossing games, it felt like there were so many different ways for you to customize and upgrade your home within those games, and sadly, most of them are missing here in Animal Crossing New Horizons. There are some ways that you can upgrade your home and change the style of it here in New Horizons, but it doesn't quite feel like enough, and there are some really cool ones that are missing. So I want to go over 5 of those that we need to see here in Animal Crossing New Horizons. If you guys are excited for this video, be sure to leave a like, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and turn on channel notifications for even more Animal Crossing videos. In at number 1, I want to talk about the different exterior changes that you could get for your home, specifically the style changes that you can see here. Now, these were upgrades that you could get for your home once you had fully upgraded it from Tom Nook's real estate store in Animal Crossing New Leaf. These would totally change the style of your home from the outside. It wouldn't really affect anything else, it wouldn't change the size of it or change anything inside, but it would change the exterior, and you could get these 4 themes. There was the mansion theme, which was the default one, the modern theme, the zen theme, and the castle theme. Now, I know loads of you guys watching this video have different themes to your island. I've seen tons of city islands, tons of zen islands, castle ones, you name it. So having all of these different themed homes would really help sell those themes on your island. Sadly, you can't do this in Animal Crossing New Horizons, and I'm really not sure why. This is one upgrade that was actually introduced in Animal Crossing New Leaf, so it seems weird to kind of take it out after introducing it just in such a recent game. I would really love to see this one come back. Perhaps Tom Nook could open up a new real estate store where you could get upgrades like this. It was actually a really cool sort of endgame goal because getting these house exterior changes was not cheap. You had to save up a lot of bells for them, so for those of you who are hoarding bells right now because you've done the stalk market, this would be a fantastic endgame goal for you and give you another use for those bells, as well as giving you a really cool new theme. Speaking of themes, in at number 2, I want to talk about the different exterior changes that you can get to theme your home, like these ones. And there are so many options here, there's not just 4 ones. These don't really change the shape of your home, but these will change the style and the colors specifically. Now, you can do this in Animal Crossing New Horizons, but they mostly just offer a few different options with different colors. Here in New Leaf, there were so many different styles that you can see. For example, let's take a look at the Imperial Door, which actually matches with some of that furniture we have in Animal Crossing New Horizons. We also have the Mermaid Door, and you guys of course will know about the mermaid furniture. You could get a mermaid house exterior which would match that furniture. This is something that is highly missed in Animal Crossing New Horizons because, again, it would really help you theme your islands. Let's say you had the mermaid furniture surrounding your house, you had a mermaid themed island or a beach themed island. Having that mermaid door and that mermaid fence and etc. would be really cool to have, and you could match it all together. It'd be great. So it's really a shame that that is gone here in Animal Crossing New Horizons. I really wish it would come back, and again, if they could open up some kind of real estate store, maybe run by Digby or Lottie or Lyle, or all 3 of them, to give you these kind of upgrades that you could see yourself in a showroom and go and collect, like you could in Animal Crossing New Leaf, that would be really great. I just think they would help players make more unique houses because, to be honest with you guys, most of the houses that people have in Animal Crossing New Horizons kind of look the same. The islands all look really different, but the houses kind of mostly look the same, and mine is no exception. I tend to ignore my house in New Horizons because there's not really much to do with it, and I really wish that would change with upgrades like this. In at number 3, I want to talk about the interior changes that you could make in previous Animal Crossing games that you can't really make here in New Horizons. Now, you can of course upgrade the size of your home in New Horizons. Like in every Animal Crossing game, you can make it bigger, add new rooms, and that's really great. But some of the rooms are kind of stuck as they are. You can't really expand them much. The upstairs room just kind of comes out like this. It's sort of this long, kind of rectangular shape, and I do like that because it's unique, it's different than the other rooms. The basement is the same, but I wish you could make this room bigger. I wish you could expand it even more. There are some people out there who wouldn't like this because they want their rooms to be a bit smaller, and I think Nintendo understands that. It's hard to decorate these massive rooms, but there are some of us who just want massive rooms, and you could do this in previous games, so why you can't do it here, I don't know. In Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer, which I'm actually going to be talking about more in a minute, you could do stuff where you can actually change the shapes of the rooms at will, and I kind of wish you could do that here in Animal Crossing New Horizons. It wouldn't really make as much sense just to kind of magically change the shape of your room, so this would have to be something that you actually go to Tom Nook for, but it's something that I really wish they would do in Animal Crossing New Horizons, because I would love to make different shaped rooms, different styled rooms. I'd like each room in my house to feel really unique, and right now my rooms end up feeling like most other people's rooms in the games, because not only are we kind of limited by the lack of furniture sets that we've got in New Horizons, we're also limited by the size of our rooms. So yeah, if we could upgrade these even more and spend even more of our hard-earned bells on these rooms, I think that'd be fantastic. Again, giving us more reason to spend money in the game, because it'd be really nice to have these optional upgrades that you wouldn't have to go for, but you could go for if you wanted to, especially when it comes to changing the actual shape of your room, because then players wouldn't have to worry about paying off the loans for those if they didn't want to change the shapes, but if you did, you could spend the money doing that. In at number 4, I have a really random one, but this is one that's kind of cool for me personally that I wanted to mention. I got to playing Animal Crossing City Folk last year, and I actually did a little bit of this on my channel here, and I got my house upgraded all the way, and I learned for the first time ever that you can actually get a flagpole outside of your home in that game once you've upgraded it, and of course this will match the flag of your island or town. And I think this would be such a cool thing that you could have in Animal Crossing New Horizons. Since it's an island, it makes sense to have lots of different flagpoles, almost like your house is kind of a ship in a way, waving people in as they see it from the ocean. So I think that would be really neat to have. I just love this little change, and it was kind of like a little bonus for actually upgrading your house all the way, a little thank you from Tom Nook, if you will. I believe there were other things similar to this in the GameCube version, where if you completed your bug encyclopedia and your fish encyclopedia, you get a sort of wind chime or something like that that kind of looked like a fish or a bug. So if they could do more small things like this in Animal Crossing New Horizons, I would be really happy. Now, finally, I want to talk about one that I find so interesting in at number 5, and these are some of the house upgrades that you could do in Happy Home Designer. Now, I'm actually shocked that these upgrades haven't come to New Horizons, because I thought when I saw them in New Horizons, in Happy Home Designer, sorry, that these would definitely come to the next mainline Animal Crossing game, and I was wrong. Now, a bit of a spoiler for you, but some data mines have shown that some features that were introduced for your home in Happy Home Designer will come to New Horizons, mainly the ceiling furniture, which was a new thing you could do in Happy Home Designer. However, one thing that you can't do and hasn't been data mined is the fact you can actually change the ambience of your home in this game. There were so many different options, but this one really stuck out for me because let's say you've got a beach themed room. What more could perfectly tie this room together than the actual sounds of the ocean within your house every time you walk in? This was such a cool thing, and as you can see, there were lots of different themes. There were nature ones, there's ones of people talking, underwater ones, construction ones, city ones, stadium ones. You could do so much here, and it was just fantastic to see. These kinds of small changes were really, really great and definitely missed here in New Horizons, so I'd love to see them happen. I'd love for you guys to tell me in the comments section down below, what house upgrades do you want to see in Animal Crossing New Horizons, and which on this list do we really need to see come back? Definitely drop me a comment down below with your thoughts. If you want to help support my channel, click the join button down below the video to become a member of the Bob's Gang. You can get a whole bunch of cool perks for doing so, and it helps my channel out too. Some of the perks you can get are exclusive emojis, a badge by your name, features at the end of my videos, and exclusive content, so be sure to check that out. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and turn on channel notifications for more Animal Crossing videos. You can check out 2 videos on the right side of the screen, and my links and my merch in the description of the video. Thank you once again for watching, and catch you in the next Animal Crossing video.